What is up, my streamy TVNs? How are you all doing? And welcome back to Project Ozone 3, where, as you can see, I have been very busy. What has happened was I did do a load of recording, and when I went back to play back and edit the recording, it was really absolutely boring. Well, at least I sounded absolutely boring. So what have I done? Well, as you can see, we built this. This is going to be our little workshop where we shall be working on the mods. So all this nonsense has to be cleared out the way. I'll explain stuff in a minute. So all this has to be cleared up. This has to be empty space, because that is where we're going to be, setting up the mods. And then from there, we'll be moving them somewhere. We still have our little dark thing there. It is turned off at the moment. Tore most of that down. Over here, I copied this, put it over there. We're using the RF builder. So you need to have 7 of these space chambers in each corner of the thing you want to copy. And you need one of the controller blocks. With the controller block, you have to use... I don't think it's on me. It's probably in the chest over there. I'll show you in a minute. But in order to activate it, first you have to hit it with a wrench. After you've set it up, you hit it with this with a wrench, and it will tell you that, it's been set up successfully. And then you use a card, you right click that, and everything that's here gets listed inside the card that I will show you in a minute. So all of this is obviously, has to be removed. We need obviously a path, even over there has to have a path. This we're going to be using for, obviously, we need an elevator. We're going to be using for, portals and so on like that. And down here we'll probably have the draconian ones. I'm not too sure yet. I've left this bare like this because honestly I don't know. Because this is looking very plain. It needs more stuff. It needs a little bit more detail to it. Definitely needs the lighting sorted out. In here we have our power. I could have sworn I set up an elevator block, but anyway. So we have, the GP power, the grid power, the lava for our dynamos. Could expand on it, not too sure. Obviously need to use the Ender IOs, facades or whatever they are, facades. Over here we have the usual power setup that I had before. This I still have to link up to our AE system. So we definitely want to use the AE system, not just the wireless access, but the actual creating wireless and networked, AE systems linked together, just wirelessly. So I can link this up. I might actually start to expand on this, considering that we make a little bit more thorium than we are using. So once this gets to 0, this will start to run down, and at 100k, it will tell this to pull 6 of these and put it into here, which then creates more thorium by burning up I forgot how much. I think it's 16 ingots per 1 thorium bar. I'm not sure, I can't remember properly. So we could grab another one of these, put it behind here, and another transfer filter on top, and it should put like one in here and one in this one, and if we have another one, and so on like that. We should be generating, what is it, like I think these generate 1000 per tick RF. So we could have like up to 3 or 4, or I guess. But we shall see. We shall see. I do want to get into a different sort of power. Not just, that. Definitely. I don't know if you've seen this yet. I'm not too sure. Over here, well, around here we have a little entrance. Probably do a little hidey door or something. This is to power our Zenith furnace. So we're just getting the bucket, using the bucket on this and sending it back. What else? What else? What else? We have the usual storage. Want to get away from this, that is for sure. Got some junk laying around, and the card that I'm looking for is not in here, which is a shame. Over here we have set up some automation. So this is, we're filling this with the compressed redstone. And we're making a compressed redstone, I believe, over here. I believe. So yes, we are sending one redstone into this ME interface, which obviously has the pattern. And, you know, puts it through, creates the compressed redstone. Because with these you actually have, let's see, we have this purple side, our output or input, and then our out. Okay, so the blue is the output. This is the input. But the difference with the purple side is this here. It's this. So we're telling the system on the purple side to always put in compressed obsidian, and if there isn't any, to craft it up. And to craft it up, it has to go into here. Like that, which is one refined obsidian dust. And the refined obsidian dust is also automatically being made over here. And get sent in the system, put into that, and over into whichever machine it needs it. So we also have the same thing for the diamond. I think putting one diamond gives us 10. And the compressed diamond, I forgot, but I know it gives us a little more than 10. That is for sure. What else? What else? What else? Let's just bring out the wrench, so you can see what's going on. So we have this is dense already. I had to upgrade this to dense. Unfortunately, you can't use this sort of cable attached to these buses. You have to use the normal cable, which is a bit of a bummer, but what can we do? So obviously, you know, this whole place still needs to be touched up. These need to move. Yeah, over here. Over here, okay. So over here, obviously, you know, we have some patterns to be automated. As you can see, I've got redstone being exported, pretty much. I'm going to say this is being exported, as being pulled into this ME interface. And on the green, we are pulling out always from this interface. And the only thing we can pull out is the redstone. So from the green, it can only go into something that has green, obviously. And whilst there is 2, the only place that redstone can go is in here. It cannot go in this. It can't. So, you know, that's no problem at all. So it just goes into here and it waits until we, for now, manually put in like the gold, the diamond, or the citrus. I believe it's citrus. So they get all pulled out on green. And the only way they can go is into green, which is in here. So if we have, for example, the gold ones, it will go into here. If we have the diamond circuits, it will go into here. Down here we have our stonework factory, which is creating a silicone. Silicone is being pulled out on green. It can't go in here. The only place it can go in is up here, which is why, you know, we currently are stocked up. And it's exporting that or pulling it out constantly and trying to put it into here. So that is that little bit of automation. Apart from that, we don't have anything that much really. I mean, this was a lot of work, like, and then, you know, when recording it, I just sounded half dead. So I don't, screw this, it's not happening. I made this as well I did have some leftover plastic, because now we need to use a lot of plastic for a number of things. So I still have to reset up our pneumatic craft stuff somewhere. I don't think I want to put it in here, to be honest. I'm not too sure yet, but I don't think I want it in here. In here I just want some basic stuff, basic automation to help us work on the mods. That's pretty much it. And then the bulk of the processing and so on is going to go into another building, into like the main building, which we should also, in the main building, have our mob farm and some fun with mobs happening over there. So down here, this is, pulling up stuff. I was aiming for boron, which we have some more of. That's very good. These we are getting from Landia, as I set up an auto miner over there. I don't think it's ready, but that hasn't gone up, so we can go and quickly have a look over there. Let's just chuck these in here. That is absolutely fast. I love it. And there you go. As you can hear, the bucket went, filled up and came back again. Let's just chuck these in there. This is all... Oh, there's that card I was telling you about. The space chamber card. This is the card that you have to right click on that thing in the corner. So if we right click right now, it's going to list everything inside that room. So if I go and add another breeder reactor, it's going to list it. So if I take this out, it's not going to be listed. So you don't have to go and right click on it again for it to, record the stuff. So this will give you a list of, the bits and bobs that you have in there. This card, you actually put the card in the builder itself, and you put it on copy, and that's it. And it will copy, whatever you have inside those corners. So these are all the bits and bobs and mods that we have got into already. They're all in here. I just need to sort them out really and put them into a place. Also need to move this, get rid of this mob farm. Okay, so we are here in the Landia. Now this thing made me swear a hell of a lot. I had to find out by trial and error which bleeding thing is gonna, accept items, because this wasn't putting items into pipes, conduits, or even the ender chest from here or on the back here. The green ones are all for power. These are for power only. And these ones are for items only, except I could only get items coming out the back into this oak chest. So from there, obviously we're sending it off via the quantum entangler, whatever the thing is. So we're getting power and we are sending items from there. So by the looks of it, I think this thing is finished. Over here at our little thing, I've set something else up. Over here I did go through the hunter's portal thing, grab the villager and put him in a mob imprisonment tool. Also have one for the pink slime as well. So later on, this is going to be obviously spawning pink slimes somewhere, which is going to be near our main base. So we can start to set up little buildings for our villagers and have our village, villaging, doing stuff. I don't think I want to keep it flat though out here. So over here, what has changed? Let's have a quick poke down at the bottom. I took one of the stoneworks factories from here and used it for our AE stuff to get the silicone. So I need to make another one just to get the sand. I disconnect these guys because they keep on draining a crap load. And I mean a crap load of power, even if they're not being used. Do I have a portable? No, I don't. So let's go and make one of those very quick. So, because I just want to show you guys something that I've done with this farm to make the 10 seeds grow in a couple of seconds. From 1 to 10 in a couple of seconds. I want Yeah, we can do it with this. Let's put that back. Let's quickly do one of these to reset our seed back to level 1. Like that. Our drone is being charged. Let's put this in here. Grab a little drone. Oh, damn. Okay, so I got a miserable wretch of a drone charged. Let's put him somewhere. We have those. Very good. We have our 1 diamond. Let's quickly pop down here and plug these guys in, because these guys, they drain a crap ton of power. Let's quickly pop you in. Hopefully there is enough light around here. Actually, let's just quickly put down a torch just to make sure. So I think I was having a bit of a lighting issue growing stuff. So we shall see. And there we go. We do need some light on the back there. We need some light over here. Okay. And there we go. And that is a 10 seed in a couple of seconds. It would have been faster if I had decent lighting. But there we go. There we have it. We are 10ing stuff in seconds. Excellent. So that is that out the way. Let's go and unplug these bloody things. Like so. Anything else I want to show you down here? Not really. Not really. Hello, we've got some stuff. Oh, right, this thing is full. Alright, so let me sort some bits and pieces out and I'll bring you guys back in a second. Okay, so I think the plan is, instead of going into the Lordcraft and all of that, we actually need to get into this mod pack. Now, I'm pretty sure a load of you have probably seen this a load of times on other people's uploads. So I'm going to try my best to speed through it without even ever getting or knowing anything about this mod pack. So we need to try to make one of these, which we need one of those, which is some of that. Oops, we don't have any sand, really? Really? Oh, we do now. Okay. Was it sand? Yes. Okay, so we have some of that. You gonna do a thing? Mr. Oh, right, of course not. We have to cook it. Okay, so that is that cooked up, and we should get a thingy noise going on. There we go. There's a thingy noise. Claim that. Get that out of the way. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Let's try to get this ember hammer. Tinkers. Oh, bugger. Please tell me I don't have to make tinkers stuff and things. Ugh. Are these any sticks? Any sticks? Any sticks is fine. Very good. My God, we are blasting through this thingy already. So that's that. Can I? Thank you. Can you? Did we? Yes. Grab one of these. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna skip all of these building bits and bring guys back once we're starting to put all the stuff and things down on the ground. So BRBs. Okay. So I tried it on this is the ember bore. I tried the ember bore on a single block of bedrock because the description says, you know, the blades have to be touching bedrock. These blades. So I had the bedrock that's over there. It was like right there. It didn't work. So what I'm thinking is let's try to, you know, obviously lower the damn thing down to where I guess bedrock would be somewhere there. On why here? I guess. I totally forgot where bedrock usually appears. So by the looks of things, we need a mechanical core. We obviously need, you know, a container that's going to have fuel. We don't want it that close either, because it gave me some issues. Right, like that. We want to extract the goods from here, and we want to extract our fuel from here. And to use the extractors, we need to turn them on. Like so. Now these, they can use the single bits of wood, as you can hear. They can also use the oak wood, as in the timber itself, or the bloody tree trunk, I mean. Or it will use coal and other bits and pieces. So I'm going to just chuck these in. And yeah, so it's working down here. So that single block, so even though that says that the blades need to be touching bedrock, it's mostly it's the Y level. It's really in the Y level, not that it actually knows that it's touching a bedrock block. I think, at least up here, it wasn't working. So that is that. That's very good. The other thing that you can do with this is, I'll just come back down here, and do we have enough light? I think we have enough light, but I'm gonna pop those down here. I do use dirt a lot to build with, just to lay the bits and pieces out. Even making those, I was using dirt, and then I was converting the dirt using the this exchanger to the blocks that I wanted. It just makes things quicker and easier to use and work with. So over here we're getting the Ember Grid. The Ember Grid has a burn time, so it is a fuel. Right, the other bits and pieces, they don't have a burn time. So with that, I'm taking it for granted that I can hopefully, I don't think we can, but I'm going to try and, hello, can I do this? Let's take that off there, put that on there. Always active. So you're not going to take that Ember Grid and put it in. Oh wait, we have a lot of wood there, perhaps that's why. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on this. See if it will take these bits out, you know, like with using this conduit. And I'll bring you guys back in a mo. Okay, so it looks like this actually works. It actually took out the two pieces that we had in here and sent them, you know, in, which fueled it, obviously. How long that's going to last, and if it can run itself, is another question. Which I highly doubt it, to be honest. So my other question would be, well, do we even need to use these pipes in the first place? I know everything's going to connect right now. Let's just, you know, get rid of that. Always active. And there, it went up by one. So you don't even need to use the pipes, you know, its own pipe work. You can run it like this, and you can most probably run it with the AE. And it has stopped because we didn't have any shards in there. So if I was to just chuck in that and this, you only need, you know, the one crate basically, or the one thing with doing everything all in one. I'm just gonna leave this running as it is, and whenever I need some bits and pieces, I'll come back down and check on it. Okay, so in order to generate the sort of the power that this mod pack needs, we're going to need the pressure refinery. I'm going to have the copper cell. I think it's the emitter and receptor. We're going to need some fluid ducts. Hopefully I can use these rather than the mod pack's thing itself. We would need one of those. Okay, so we can put that there. I don't think that's gonna cause any issues. Let's put that in last. Pressure refinery. The emitter. I think it's the emitter. With the emitter, we need to turn it on with a lever already. We also need to pull out anything from here into there. So we're going to have that on insert. Always active. We're also going to need water. Which we can... Well, might as well just put it here as well. Like that. Then we can extract, always active. And put that on insert. Okay. Right. The fuel in a moment. Let's get our lava down because this has to be, you know, it's heated up with the lava. One there. Excellent. Now, is it the crystal or is it the shard? Or is it either or? Okay, so there we go. That is doing the stuff. We need to quickly catch that stuff into this. I am assuming it's with that. We have to shift right mouse and then right mouse that. And yeah, there we go. So we are currently generating the ember power. Or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know what it's called. I can't see how much this thing has in it though. This should be charging, right? Right. Right. I don't know. Okay. So obviously then we're going to have outputs from this. So I might as well get those put in. These will be needing, obviously, levers. From there, I think we can just go to the melter. I guess you could put a melter there and a melter here. So the melter, we're going to be pumping out liquid. So I need, you know, a tank or something. But for now, I think we can probably just put it into the mixer itself. I hope. The mixer. Do we have the mixer? There we go. That's the mixer. We might as well put you there. So we're going to have the gold, the copper goes into the mixer. The mixer is going to put out the stuff. So we're going to need like a tank. Tank. We'll just make a drum. A drum will do for sure. Okay, so I think this is how we are supposed to set this one up. Shift. Oh yeah, I need to grab another lever. Because I think from the top is where the thing that we want comes out. There we go. That's just awesome. Very good. So we have our dawny, stony, liquidy stuff coming out from there. Very good. So from that, we now need to make this into an ingot. I think it's the bar stamp. So we have the stamper and we have the stamp base. I need another little thing to put it in the middle. Let's just grab that. So the stamp base, put you down there. Oh, no. Can I? Thank you. Stamper, just get rid of you. that would go there. We obviously need to send power, so we need another... Oh Christ, I nearly went into the thing. So we need an Ember Emitter and receptor. Now, I'm assuming we can put it there. And then how are we going to get the stuff out of there? Well, we just have to figure that out in a mo. Right, so we want to put that liquid into here, I'm assuming. Like that. That needs power. Hopefully we can do it from here. Oh crap, I forgot the bleeding levers. Shift. And normal. Okay. Turn that on. Is it going to? Yes, that is going to go there. And we have a dawnstone ingot. Oh my god, it's working. But it's chucking everything out. He's chucking it all over the place. Well, fair enough. Yeah, okay. We could just put down... it's just spitting things out at me. Just a normal chest, I guess. Do we have a... No, we don't. Can I get a item, one of these? Yes, I can. Very nice. Don't know why I put that over there when it should be down here. We'll just waddle over here, and I guess if it's just going to be spitting things out, we can do it like that. Right? I guess so. And that is that. Are we in? Would you mind? Would you just put it over there? Actually. I believe the bins, they act like a hopper kind of thing, but for this mod. So if we did that and this. It's active. Ah, crap, I have to... do one of these. Ooh, get stuck. Getting the stickiness. Crap, and I lost a block. So if I remove you... are we going to have things flying all over the place? That is a no. Is this thing going up? Oh, we have that. That's where they went. Is it going up? 26. Yes, it is. Excellent. So that is working somewhat, you know, decent-ish. So we can leave that to do its thing. I'm going to let it run a while, you know, create a number of these Dawnstone ingots and see from there. Balls. And we shall see what is next. Okay, so one of the reasons why I made this place the way I am making it, or the way I've made it, or working on, obviously, you know, this crap has to move. I made it so, you know, it'll be easy for me to pass the power through the place. So whenever I'm working on a mod or something, I can quickly just branch off, take a bit of power, stuff something down, and plug it in, and we're working. So that's one of the reasons why I've made this building the way I have, you know, to work on mods. Alright, so one ember shard. And one iron. So pop our iron in. And we have it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's you. That's the lead. To automate this, I don't know, it might be a little... Well, this does take long to smelt up, so by the time that is smelted, you would have pushed this item in if it was done by, like, you know, I don't know, AE or something like that. But are we really gonna need these? You know? That is the question. Let's have a look. I mean, there are bits and pieces to make, but honestly, I have no clue what to do with them, really. And unfortunately, we can't re-smelt that. Okay, so it looks like we've sort of pumped everything out, I guess. I hope. So I'm going to grab a bucket. Hopefully we can do this with a bucket. Yo, yes we can. Yes we can, it said. Yeah. We're just wasting, you know, wasting... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How much do I have in here? 4? Oh, we'll let it go through that. So we now have all the Dawnstone-y stuff in the world. Hopefully our thing will get updated. And there it is. So all that is left is the ash and the alchemy through fire. Which is obviously needed so we can go to the twilight. So the cinder plinthithith. We can probably work over here, I guess. Ooh, that is small. So what do you do with this then? Yes, I think we're supposed to put cobble in that. Yeah, well, there we go. We're getting some of the ash piles. So again, we could use another bin down here. Okay. Should have made this floor 3 deep, shouldn't I? Alright, so that's the ash piley stuff getting sorted out. What is needed else? Okay, the alchemy through fire. So we need the alchemy pedestal, exchange tablet, and beam cannon. Ooh. Okay, so in order to make the glimmer shard, the glimmer crystal, we need, you know, the 2 ember shards, the nether quartz, and gunpowder put into this, like so. We're gonna need something to rest that on. So that would probably go somewhere here. So we need the beam thing. We need it powered. This also needs a lever. We need a pedestal. So with the pedestal, the reason why we're making the ash piles and a little bit extra more than a stack is because this crystal, it's between 64 and 80 of the ash. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck the whole stack in. That guy there. Link our power up. Like that. Hopefully there's some stuff charged in there. Flip the lever. Excuse me. Excuse me? Why are you not work? You're supposed to work. You're supposed to work. Why aren't you working? Oh, there we go. Because I just have to wait a little while. So I guess we can turn that off. Excellent. And we got a burned piece of thingy-madoodle alchemical waste. So that is 64. And the Dawnstone inaccuracy is 7. So we need 64 plus 7. Which means I need to make some more. So give me a moment and I'll bring you guys back in a sec. Okay, so I'm going to try this for the 3rd time because the 2nd time I wasn't bloody recording it. Okay. So again, I'm going to put 67 in because we were off by 7 last time. Hopefully it's going to stay the same. I'm doubting it though. Righty, let's flip the lever. There is another use for the glimmer crystal thing, is to make a lamp with, which we shall be checking that out for sure. Oh, okay, so it did stay at 67. It didn't change. Very good. So let's quickly fly over here. cometh a little bit this way. I should have all the stuff on me. Where should we put this one? Let's put it over here. Okay, that should be everything. Yep. Awesome. So we have that sorted out, and we also have one more that we can go and make the glimmer lamp, which we will check out next time. So again, just wish to apologize, you know, that has been so long before from uploading last, and this episode was probably a little bit of a meh one, as everybody has probably seen the whole Embers stuff and things, but at least for me, I now have an idea of size for a room or building for it, except I'm not really seeing the need to actually make something for this mod. I mean, I just need to manually make 2 more dawnstones, and I don't think we really need to even look at this mod again, to be honest. So if I'm wrong, please leave that in the box in the down there and tell me. Also give me feedback on these buildings if possible. We do have a little lookout thing over here. This is the glass. I'm thinking of putting this same design around that as well. This doesn't speed us up. We can go in, we can go up as well. Probably need to do another railing over here. This all needs the proper lighting done. And just need to move these bits and pieces around just to empty up this middle part. I don't know if I'm going to move this more over here to give us that whole area to work with. We shall see on the next one. So please leave your comments, suggestions in the box in the down there. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you would like me to try to focus on next. I know this is looking very plain. This still has a lot of work to be done on the sides, on the front. It needs, you know, to connect to here still, and the same for this area over here. It needs better lighting, needs something, because this is way too plain. So if you have any ideas and thoughts on that, also leave that in the box in the down there. So for now, my awesome YouTubians, I'm going to leave it here on this one. I hope there was at least something that you found interesting on this, or that you've at least killed some time with me today. And that is that. So yeah, I hope that some of you at least have killed some time with me today. And if you have, please remember to smash that like and subscribe button. Like they owe you money. But for now, I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to say take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.